Paul, many congratulations on the victory. Your take on the performance tonight?
Yeah, we I think Sunderland caught us out a bit, and fair play to them to step right onto us, but I was more disappointed with us first half. I thought we would be some good value for 1-0, and the fact we got, the reward for pressing high and we want to be that team means we manufacture a red card, which is a red card, and then we capitalise on it. So, yeah, that's fair enough, but I still wanted us to be better with the ball and move the ball quicker. And that was the message at half time. We come out and do it, and you think, yeah, here we go. And then we make a mistake, and yeah, the one shot on target, they get a goal, and then it just changes the dynamic of the game. Another one for us with those chances would have, made it comfortable again, but we had to see it out the hard way.
With regard to the speed and the intensity, can you put your finger on why that was, and it needed the half-time kind of shake-up to get going?
Maybe the fixture Wednesday. I think their intent. Listen, there was a gap all the time. They were trying to jump and press us high, which not everyone does here. Some have, which meant more often than not, Maka was free behind their midfield. We just couldn't quite get on the ball. If we'd have got the ball to him more often, fine, you press us all you want, but we couldn't do it. Fair play to Sunderland, and like I said, but some of the things were us, not as composed as we wanted to be with the ball.
Berger deeper, was that a deliberate ploy for the start of the game, or just as it was?
As it was, and getting on the ball, they just went man for man on him, or I was going to say all our midfield, but actually because they jumped, and then Pritchard had jumped to Egan, Neil would probably jump off Maka, and that's why we had a spare midfielder. So I think it was just how it was. We tried to get a bit more balance to the team before the sending off. Maka one side, Sander the other, helped a little bit, but we were never going to get him free. They made sure they had someone on him all the time.
Yeah, because we did wonder whether that was part of a ploy, or because all of a sudden Baldock was getting forward quite a bit more, and McAtee's had quite a bit of the ball in the first half.
Yeah. Listen, he was the higher one. We wanted him in behind the lines, but we haven't got those relationships yet. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, credit Sunderland, they stepped on us, which worried us. But it was there for us. Honestly, it was there for us, and we just couldn't do it. A little bit more composure at times, and we'd have looked cutting through them at will, but we couldn't. And like I say, credit Sunderland for that.
And yet, towards the end of the game, 2-1 might have been 3 and 4, etc., but for some pretty fierce defending from them.
Good defending, some good saves. And like it just worked. I knew it weren't going to be one of those games. I'd have taken a goal at any point, and we probably deserved it. However, I knew it was going to be one of those we'd have to see out.
How pleased are you that when the subs came on, they each in their own way had their impacts too as well?
Yeah, good. Sometimes you get a feeling, and do we necessarily have to change? No, not really. But I'm thinking, no, you just get a feeling that you need to freshen it up. You need to change the dynamic of the game, because their goal did. Even though they didn't necessarily have chances, you could just see, right, you know what they're playing for. The ball to Stewart, the break, and we needed to just change our approach. The boys did that. Flecky a bit more control in the middle, Reed a bit more threat with the pace in behind and down the sides of him, and Ollie Mack, the presence to hold the ball up, and then the threat between the goalposts.
Good to see him back after all of his fitness problems. Might have scored himself in one of the chances referenced earlier.
Yeah, he had one in here, a good save. He again, getting across the defender on the ball, flicked inside and the shot, and I thought that was a good save. So yeah, it would have been nice. But the most important thing was the 3. But let's say it could have been more comfortable. But yeah, I was on the side just knowing it wasn't going to be, and I weren't going to panic and chase and make it all important about that next goal. It was about us doing the right things at the back, and generally we did that.
What does it say about where the squad is right now, that you've got 9 or 10 players unavailable to you, yet still when you look at that bench you've got plenty of options?
You've got options. It's good. I'm pleased where we are. We did a lot of work. Like I said, we had to be clear on, like I said, whatever restrictions, whatever changes to the budget there were, but it's just a point of knowing what that was, and then we could go and identify players to what we could afford and go and get them. We've got them. Now it's a case of working with them and getting those relationships, trying to improve the team week by week, game by game. I think you mentioned the options, so it's great to be able to have those options from the bench today, but it also provides competition as well.
Might you have, obviously Basham was amongst the squad today, McBurney obviously did play a bit of football. Might anybody be back this weekend in addition to that?
I'm trying to think who, no.
Baldock was hobbling with ice. Is he all right? I know he was
Yeah,
the victim of a couple of healthy challenges.
Yeah, I've not seen him after, so yeah, we'll have to see how he is.
Right. And the red card, I mean, it seemed pretty obvious that there wouldn't be any complaints. It looked a just red card.
Yeah, it's pressure. We wanted those front three to be pressing, so like I said, we wanted to commit 3 bodies onto them, the deepest midfielder and the back 3. I can't remember if it was Illiman or Rian goes to first man, and Maka then jumps onto midfielder, forces the error, gets through, and I would have backed him to score. And listen, he is the last man. He's through on goal. He's probably in the next